Oh, guys, it's a Chook Man here once again. They reckon those protests was bad. You wait until they make it a cashless world. I just don't understand what this government's doing. They're not going to tell anyone. They're just going to make it a cashless world. They're going to give you a notice in the mail, and you'll have so much time to hand all your money in, and they'll make. And people asking me, well, what happens to our cash? Well, what happens to our cash is no longer cash. It becomes points, and that way we have to use our phone. Our details and our bank details goes all on our phone, and it's click on, click off. You want to pay for milk or bread or shopping, it's you use your phone. Click on, click off. That's it. No more change in our pockets like we like. Guys, if you don't believe me, have a look on TikTok. Look what they're doing, making other countries cashless. We do not want to become another country that makes cashless, because that's no good for us, and that's going to cause all sorts of problems. You know, I like to have a couple of coins in my pocket, a couple of notes, because it makes me feel good, you know. For people with disabilities, like myself, it's going to make it so complicated. If they haven't got a carer, they're not going to be able to work the cashless world out. It all becomes complicated, you know. All your bank details are going to be transferred to your phone. You know, imagine if you lose your phone. It's become a digital world. Everything's going to be on your phone. Now, normal people lose their phones. Look at me, I've got a couple of brain injuries and disabilities. I'm always losing things. Not because I want to, but just that's how it happens. Could you imagine every time you lose your phone, you lose your digital ID? And it won't be easy to get it back. You know, you've got to hand your licenses in, and your license becomes it on your phone. Imagine if you get pulled over, right, and you lose your phone. Oh, where's your license, sir? Oh, it's on my phone. Well, grab your phone. I don't know where my phone is. I've misplaced it, sorry. Well, you're locked up. Get out of the car. That's how it's going to become. We've got no rights as people. All our rights are getting taken off us. Slowly but surely, all our rights, we're going to be like the monkey. What is this world coming to? You know, you got to work with the people, not against the people. You got to get the people on your side. You can't be working against them, because that causes all trouble. You get protesting, you get people that get angry, and that doesn't achieve anything. Getting angry and protesting doesn't achieve nothing. You think you can protest and get angry, they're going to change things that you want, that you like? Nah, doesn't work like that. They're going to do it anyway. Look at the muck-ups with all the roads they've got. If they had built more hospitals, they would have saved more lives when COVID come to town. But they're too busy building more roads to look like America. And not only that, the vibration under our house, that's no good either. Over night time, you can hear this real dull vibration. It sounds like this. It goes... And it's annoying. It's like, oh, I don't want to listen to that. And that's because they're digging under the ground and building more roads that we don't need. This is my opinion. You know? Cashless world. What next? You're going to be flying those, you know, like the George Jetsons? Spaceships in flying around? Oh, because it's good for the planet? Really? Wake up to yourselves. You know, you wonder why people don't like the Prime Minister. Well, have a look what he's doing. You know? You're not working with the people, you're working against the people. But anyway, that's my bitch about and making it into a cashless world. You know, they've upset the farmers. They said, oh, if you don't let us in your land, we'll give you big fines. They won't pay the fines. They're struggling as it is, and you're going to walk in and fine them because they won't let you on their land. Anyway, I could go on for days. about how the Prime Minister's stuffing up, but all I can say is this: if you don't work with the people, you're working against them, you're not going to achieve anything. It's not rocket science. Work with the people, not against the people.